Everybody, and welcome to today's installment of Reversing Desertification on the Planet. Thank you for joining me today. And yeah, let's just get started. So, elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth, right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, pulvats, and beyonds. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth, right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, pulvats, and beyonds. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth, right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, pulvats, and beyonds. And please destroy and uncreate the big five that insist and demand creating desertification on planet Earth. Times a gazillion, right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, pulvats, and beyonds. Cool. So, elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth, right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, pulvats, and beyonds. Please expand out. And please make sure your body is comfortable during this process. Stay connected to the earth. Be present with the earth. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, pulvats, and beyonds. And please destroy and uncreate the big five that insist and demand on creating desertification on planet Earth. Times a gazillion, right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, pulvats, and beyonds. And if you want to know more about what the big five are, please listen to day number 144. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, everything is pinging and dinging this morning. And I was really happy this morning because my friend Diva is here, and we also got an ATV from somebody here in town that I know, and they're basically loaning it to me so I can walk the dogs, walk in quotation marks. But the dogs, especially Charlie, he walks with anybody when I'm not around. But if I'm sitting in bed or like at home for whatever reason, he seldom goes with anybody. He just hangs out here. And he really needs to go. So I sat on the back of the ATV and Diva was driving it. And so we took the dogs for a walk this morning. So everything is really quiet because everybody is now like happy they moved their bodies. That was required after several days of not really being able to go very far because I was able to hobble down my lane, but not very far before I was like, okay, got to go back. I have to build more strength in my arms. Okay, elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, pool, vats, and beyonds. And please destroy and uncreate the big five that insist on creating desertification on planet Earth. Times a gazillion, right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, pool, vats, and beyonds. And please lower your walls and barriers if you have any to receiving more from the earth, from each other, from the animals, and the plants, and the insects, and whatever other critters. And please also be willing to receive from the things that you might have a point of view about. So, for example, when I said insects, I could perceive some people going like, not from a mosquito. It doesn't mean you have to let the mosquito sting you. But anytime we have up any barriers about anything, we won't be able to receive from that and anything that's similar in energy to that. So, wouldn't you like to be able to receive from everything and anything? You don't have to become it, you don't have to take it on, you don't have to live with it, but just to receive the energy of it. So everything can be a contribution. So again, elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, puvats, and beyonds. And please destroy and uncreate the big five that insist and demand on creating desertification on planet Earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, puvats, and beyonds. What different future could we all choose? And are you willing to demand the change that you know is possible? So again, elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth, right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. And please destroy and uncreate the big five that insist and demand on creating desertification on planet Earth. Times a gazillion, right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. And please intensify the process. You just ask for it to intensify. What else is possible? And thank you for being here with me and the contribution you be to the planet. Please acknowledge that, recognize that. And one more time, let's step it up. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth, right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. And please destroy and uncreate the big five that insist and demand on creating desertification on planet Earth. Times a gazillion, right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. And if you are not sure what the big five are, please go to day number 144. The easiest to find that is on my YouTube channel. There is a whole list, a playlist of contributions to the Earth or to planet Earth, I'm not sure which, but energetic contributions, that's what it's called. So you can find it there with ease. And thank you guys for being here. I'm really so grateful every day to have you here. And my leg is getting better in a funny way. It actually feels like it's totally fine. So what else is possible? So thank you for being here again with me today. And please keep this process running. And please know you're not alone. There are many of us around the world running this process. So please know that, and what else is possible with us being this energy. Thank you so much. And I will see you again tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Take care.